Hello, hello. Tuning in. Check 1, 2. This is Sandie Dee and No Icing, and this is season 4, episode number 33. Is it 33? 33. So let me bring my co-host tonight, Mr. Ralfie Navarro.
Really? You zoomed in like that? How you doing, Sandie? It's been a minute.
How are you?
My head's so large. Is it the ego? Is it my ego? Why is my face so big? What the heck? I know I was a diva, but dang, okay. I'll move it back a little bit. I'm on 3D. That's where I've been healing. Now I'm in 3D.
It's all about like the one shoulder selfie, you know, you have to do the one shoulder selfie move.
So it's good to hear you laughing. How have you been?
Doing well. Trying to dodge flu viruses going around everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to dodge all that. But yeah, and the holidays is coming. It's coming.
Yeah, I haven't seen you. We went through Halloween. How was
it's upon
Halloween?
us. Oh, I haven't talked to you since then. It was good. It was like the Halloween that never ends. My kids got so much candy. They trick-or-treated like 3 times.
Oh,
It was like 3 or 4 days events.
I like that. Speaking of events,
good.
we have a special guest again, huh?
Yes. Can you tell us about our guest?
Yes,
Michel Allen. Should I bring him up?
Yes.
All right, let's bring him up.
Yes, sir.
Yay!
What
The
up?
tapping worked.
Technology. Love it. Thank you, Michael, for or should I call you Mr. Allen?
Man, Michael's fine, man.
Yeah, Michael, thank you, man, for buying out the time.
Mike.
Visiting us on Cosmos Creative TV, No Icing show. Thank you, man. I'm a fan, man. I don't know all the songs by heart or anything, but yeah, tell our audience about a little bit about your story, Green Beret turned singer-songwriter.
Man, so I've been in the Army for 18 years, coming up on 18 years. I've been writing music for like 23 years or something. I don't know, 25, something like that. But I just started sharing my music this year.
Okay.
Just because, like, I finally got the confidence to do so, I guess. But yeah, man, 18 years in the Army. I was a combat engineer, deployments to Afghanistan, crossed over to Special Forces back in 2020. hit a few more rotations throughout like the Middle East and stuff. And then I was like, well, I'm getting close to retirement. So like I'm in a desk job now, you know, like I'm just hanging out waiting to retire. And I was like, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. And some of the guys heard me playing on my last deployment. And they're like, man, like that stuff's really good. You should share it. So I came back from our last deployment and I'm only an hour north of Nashville. So I just started playing shows, man. And like people were really impressed. And at first I just thought people were being nice, you know, because that's what people do. But then
All
everywhere
right.
I'd go, I'd get more and more good feedback, more and more good feedback. And I'd write a new song and I'd play it and I'd get good feedback. And now I'm playing, I played last night in Nashville and I played the night before in Nashville. And I mean, yeah, it's just like people are calling me now to come down there and play their writers rounds or whatever. So it's been good, man. I mean, the ultimate goal really is just to share my experiences, like my military experiences through music, just to let other veterans out there know they're not alone, you know? So it's been
Mm.
going well.
Yeah, I applaud you for that. And the sharing the story part, not alone. I know a lot of us are we cope, you know, our coping skills, the trauma stuff we go through, we're coping with when we feel alone. That's when we tend to be we go more on the abusive side of being addicted to things. Do you know?
Yeah,
When we
man. I've been sober now for 2.5 years. In
yeah,
around that. So I've played music, I would say inconsistently, right? And when I got sober, I realized I had all this time, dude. I didn't realize how much time I wasted just drinking and stuff. But I was like, and I was trying to figure out like how to be more present. So I like got rid of all my social media. And I'm like, I literally Googled it one day, how to be more present. It's like play an instrument. So I went upstairs and like blew the dust off the guitar and I started playing again. Now I got like this mental clarity, you know? So I'm like, I'm able to write this stuff and like articulate these stories into music. Um, and it's just been cool. But yeah, I totally know what you're saying, man, about the addictive personality. So
okay, yeah, and I think
Well, thank you for
a
your
lot of us
service.
too.
We just had Veterans Day.
Yes,
you're very welcome.
Thank you.
yeah, yes, thank you, and also that. Just talk about the War at Home. Is that a thing going on? War at Home EP release party?
Yeah, man. So December 12th, in East Nashville, I got a venue. It's actually like it's an American Legion, but they've hosted some really big name artists there in the past because it's right in Nashville. Um, but the guy who does the booking there, he gave it to me. So I kind of turned it into like I'm trying to turn it into a really big show. So I got some local Nashville artists to open for me, some people I met. I got people coming in from all over the place. Really, it's not so much about exposure. For me, it's like content creation and for my EPK, so I can start getting my stuff out there to booking managers and different venues and stuff and promoters. But it's gonna be fun, man. Yeah, I just released that EP. I guess I released it late September, and then the whole release party thing, I wasn't going to do it, and it kind of just came to fruition. I was like, man, I'm just going to send it and turn this into the biggest thing I can. So like I talked to some local people to help me promote it. The organization that I work for now, like they're kind of helping me promote it because there's the Special Forces Association Chapter 38. They're not a government organization, but they do a lot for the group that I'm in now. So I'm going to donate all the proceeds to them, and they're kind of helping me promote it amongst the group, you know, like local here at Fort Campbell and Clarksville and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, very
You're,
cool, man. I know.
you're doing real hero type of stuff. And you just had a baby. You just became a dad.
Yeah, I was not ready for that. Like we were talking, like I've done a lot of hard stuff in the army. Like some of the hardest things imaginable to man. And I thought I was ready for that baby, and she got here, and I was like, dude, what am I doing? So it's good now,
Oh,
though.
it's a
She's
girl.
sleeping,
What's her
and
name? What's her name? What's her name?
Clara.
She's gonna watch this. Clara.
Yeah,
Hi Clara. When you grow up, I hope you watch your daddy over on my show.
yeah, Clara D.
So cute.
Actually.
There's
Really?
Hmm.
I could be her auntie Sandie Dee. Auntie Sandie Dee.
you're a Teddy Swims fan.
Man, I hate to admit it. I know that name, but I'm not sure I know
Oh, but
his music.
he has a song called if you ever. He's a popular dude, but he
Yeah.
has a song called "Small Hands," and it's talking
Mm-hmm.
about his son. He's talking about his kid, and it sounds real soulful.
Oh,
And he's talking about these small hands and how it kind of changed his life. And so why I brought it up is just because of the little baby, and I think
Yeah.
of my when I and my daughter is
oh.
little, but I think of my daughter when I hear that. It's a good song. But going back to the War at Home EP release party, you could charge people to stream it. You should stream it, bro. Make more money.
I am
Live.
still learning how all that works, man. Like I actually like stream the party itself.
Yeah,
That's a
so
good idea.
maybe people, I don't know, it's the thing, but maybe somehow they could donate on that thing. You could advertise to donate, show a little sign. It could be really crude and elementary with the QR code or Zelle or
Yeah.
something like that, and it could go all to whoever they could chime in live, bro. The people who can't attend, like myself, I'd pitch in. Do you know what I'm saying? I would
That's a
tip.
good idea, man. I'll have to look into how to do that. I honestly didn't think of it. Because honestly, like the tickets, they're $5 pre-sale and they're $10 at the door. So it's not like they're gonna make a bunch of money off of it. But I would like to find ways to help them make more money. But I honestly didn't even think of that. I appreciate the recommendation.
I just had that thought like, oh, I don't have vacation to fly there. Like
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
donate. You know, but I'll message you that in the Instagram. But
Yeah, man.
let's give to segue. Let's play a little sample. This is not from the EP, just to be clear, but it is the one of the first singles that you released. So it's title is War Machine. We'll talk about it after we play it.
Cool.
They'll ship you off to a factory where blacksmiths work every day to mold you into a weapon. All and stamps you made in US of A. They'll help you harden your senses until your skin becomes steel. They'll fill your mind full of ammo. Oh, then ship you off to war to kill. It's something you never asked for. Something you can't quite explain. It's something you'll never understand. How a man becomes a war machine. How a man becomes a war machine. We fly on birds to our nest now. In the darkness of the night. Now this is where we will live. Oh, and this is where we will fight. We spend hours playing chess, trying to stay one step ahead. If I see one wrong move on my board, I'll send a checkmate right through his head. It's something you never asked for. Something you can't quite explain. It's something you'll never understand. How a man becomes a war machine.
speak. I hear the chatter in my head. The enemy is here, but I am stuck in this sleep. I try to reach for my weapon. I reach with all of my might. But when I finally awaken, oh, my weapon, it is nowhere in sight. Now my heart is just racing. How was that just a dream? It seems I'm paralyzed from all the horrible things that I've seen. It's something you never asked for, something you can't quite explain. It's something you'll never understand, how a man becomes a war machine. How a man becomes a war machine.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Took me off a trip. Yeah.
If that's
Yeah.
what people say, man, it kind of like draws you in. It's definitely like a rock ballad, like a storytelling, you know. I get so much good feedback on that song. It's crazy. That's the first song I ever released. It's almost at 20,000 streams, but I believe that that thing could do so much better, dude. It's just hard to find, like, I don't know how to get it to go viral. I don't know how to get a publisher to pick it up. It should be in movies. It should be everywhere. And I'm working on it, but it's, you know, I've only been doing this since January, so it takes time.
Yeah. The tactician. Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Tactician, musician. I
Yeah.
had to Google tactician just to make sure. And yeah, man, you say you put something out there and you get it done, right?
Yeah.
That's yeah, man, calculated. These are the things that it isn't. It is luck too. What I'm learning right now in life, man, because I feel you on that. I in the past 2 weeks I've written 2 songs, and
Hmm.
oh man, they're blessings because they just come
Yay,
from me.
Ralphie.
And I shot it to Sandie.
Good, Ralphie. I'm glad you're making time for yourself too. It's hard to do that, especially when you have kids.
Yeah, and running around, but being tactical. It's always been, Michael. We have just a bag full of songs, and all we're doing is submitting it and putting it. We already did all the work. We lived it already.
Hmm.
Ordered it, took all the time, invested the money, whatever. It's might as and for the people out there, I see you have like all the Spotify's and the Apples. What did you record it and submit it to? Just you personally. How did you get that on the internet everywhere on all platforms?
Man, I used United Masters. And that was early on. I probably should have used DistroKid.
Mm.
But honestly, now I started my website so you can like people can actually purchase my songs from me. So for those that don't know, when you stream our music on a streaming platform, we make 0.003 cents per stream. Uh, that's next to nothing. But if you buy my song off my website for $1.29 or the EP for $5, like I get 100% of that profit, so I can put it back into making more music. Uh,
Mm.
so it's hard to. It's like I need to have it on streaming platforms. It's like easy to put your music out there, but it's hard to get it heard because it's so watered down. Because
Yeah.
anybody can release music, nowadays.
Mm. What about just
I
throwing it
have
out
some
there?
questions about the recording.
Go ahead.
I had questions about the recording. Did you do the instrumentals on that? Like I heard drums, I heard violin, I heard
So I
a few different
did
other
the
instruments. Guitar,
acoustic guitar and I do the vocals. And then my producer and
vocals.
we use the keyboard for the violin and the cello on that one. And then he uses Pro Tools,
Really?
but he
Keyboard.
also, yeah, But on Pro Tools, honestly, like you can make it sound like it sounds like the real instrument. So, but yeah, and then he plays drums and he plays
Wow.
bass. So my producer does all the mixing, mastering, recording, producing, and then he does drums and bass for me. And it's like the product I receive is a freaking steal, like the price he gives me. Because if I tried to go down to Nashville and do that, I couldn't afford it. Like, there's just no way.
Yeah.
Wait, you do that? Where are you right now? What city are you in?
I I live like 45 minutes north of Nashville in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Mm.
Tennessee. Okay. So you go to a recording studio and do that.
Yeah, I mean,
Your
his
producer
house is
or your
basically
producer has his house
his
is
house
okay.
is turned into a studio. Yeah, more or less.
Right on, right on. Yeah, I think a lot of people did that during COVID. They turned their house into the studio.
Yeah.
I
So
I carry
That's
mine in my
awesome.
in a big bag. I carry all of it, and I plug into any TV and just record. So I love.
nice.
I came from the Tascam tape days, so
Yeah.
I've been recording a long time. But yet, so let's go back to the War Machine. War Machine. Why? Only reason why I'm smiling is because I'm a fan of the when he went oh
Yeah, dude.
that little signature oh, but the whole song, man, like why I think people resonate, why we get trapped, because man, your voice is real clean, man, and it's real vulnerable, real yeah, man. It's familiar, the sound, because I'm a '90s alternative kind of guy.
I'm so happy to hear you say that
Why?
because that's my genre that like I'm trying like rock is going to come back and that's kind of where I feel like I fit in.
Bro, that's what I was saying. Like, I'm a fan of that, and I'm like, people always say I'm like CeeLo Green, and I'm like I'm older than I don't know if I'm older than him, but we were singing the same amount of time, and I never heard CeeLo growing up, But anyways, but yeah, man, when I'm hearing that, bro, I'm a fan of all '90s, like
Hell yeah.
Nirvana and all of them. So yeah, for sure, I would want to bring all that back, bro. I'm a Lane Staley fan,
Dude, 100%.
yeah, and all those people, man, all of them. But yeah, so you said you want to tell stories, help people, and tell stories from where your time in the service. And when did you write? This is the first song you put out.
Mhm.
What is that? Because that's the only one you kind of had, or it felt like it was more like a single?
No, I had a bunch before that. I actually wrote that one during COVID, most of it. And then I started reworking it a couple of years ago, probably 2022, 2023 maybe. Not reworking it, but the core I never was sold on the chorus. I used to say something else. And funny enough, because it was just on TV, I was watching The Longest Yard and Mean Machine. And I saw Mean Machine, and I'm like, I'm trying to work the chorus for War Machine, and then I was like, War Machine, dude. So then I reworked the chorus. Like the verse, it was actually 4 verses. The song was ridiculously long, but it was a story about becoming a soldier, deploying to combat, going on missions in combat, and then coming home. I took out the third verse about conducting missions because it was just too long, and it was probably the weakest verse. Um, but yeah, man, and it really captured a lot. But yeah, I was super happy with how it turned out. I had some other stuff that I released since, Slow Down. And I get a lot of good, man. The veteran feedback is cool because, for example, I played a show and a guy came up to me afterwards, big dude, just like a big macho man, like, and he's like, man, I was a combat medic. I did 4 tours in Iraq. And he's like kind of emotional. And he's like, I felt every word of that song like it was my own story. And
Mm.
now I'm like emotional, and we're like having this moment, and it was just super cool. And I've received messages from strangers, face-to-face interactions from people I've never met, like because of that song and others. And it's like, it's very fulfilling for me, man, because again, like I don't write these like sad songs to make people sad. I write sad songs so sad people know they're not alone.
I like that, man, because like I said, I've only been in recovery since July. So
Yeah.
I understand, and I recently signed up to be. I'm just taking classes to be a drug and alcohol counselor in a
Nice.
correctional
Congrats, man.
because it's. I realize in rehab and all these places, man, like and going to church and there's similarities, there's common things, and we all want to be a part of something. And they say a lot of the addicts, they're trying to find God in the
Yeah.
drugs and alcohol. So it's kind of like I get it, man, and I'm all about purpose and gift right now. Our gifts
Yeah.
and utilizing that, and definitely you got it, man. You said slow down. I'm gonna let me play slow down for the people.
Cool, man.
All right, cool.
I was living such a lonely life.
Thank you for that one, man.
Thanks, bro.
I like that build on the solos, huh? That was wild, huh?
Yeah,
Like,
that's not me. I'm not that good of a guitarist. I had a guy come do that for me.
yeah, that's a miracle of music, and the
Yeah.
collaborative part, like for a project. But yeah, in that, you take it from the acoustic version and you come out with that. That's theatrical, that one. And also, I felt like it could be crossover country kind of vibe.
Yeah. I
What do
didn't
you?
intend for it to be. I keep all my stuff acoustic right now because it's kind of just became my thing as like the singer songwriter. Uh, I all my stuff is kind of acoustic centric because I'm playing these shows mostly solo, down in Nashville or other places. And the end state is really to be playing full band live gigs, but I don't know if I want to start a band or hire musicians to play things. I like the idea of working with others for the creative process, but I've been in leadership positions long enough to know that personalities can destroy a team. And I would hate to develop this great thing and then it fall apart because we don't jive.
It's like a
Yeah,
marriage.
100%.
It's a marriage. It's a
to,
commitment and a marriage. And
to 5 people,
Yeah.
right?
It's hard enough
My
for one.
Yeah, my dad
Mhm.
just walked in the room, and we used to have like maybe six, 7 people in the band, and then we reduced it to 4. We kind of played the same things, but there's no horns, there's no background singer or nothing like that. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because of the personality thing, and even going solo for myself, right? It was easier to have just to make decisions on my own, you
Yeah.
know.
Just watch
So
the Partridge Family. I don't know if you're old enough to remember the Partridge Family.
I do, yeah.
So how many sets you play in the night when they book you, when you go downtown?
So honestly, man, I've done a few showcases. I play a lot of writers rounds, so it's like there's like 3 or 4 of you on stage, and you just kind of take turns playing.
Oh,
Um, like yeah, so like you'll be up there for an hour, and then like you guys will just each play a song, each play a song, each play a song. Um, but my like the biggest gig that I'm playing right now is really the one that I'm manifesting and working on myself. It's the release party. Like I'm kind of just taking matters into my own hands, man. Kind of maybe because I'm a little impatient, but also because I'm a go-getter. I'm really approaching this all with like a business mindset. I've like got sponsors to help me promote it. I got the venue, like I got a 2-person camera crew coming for professional content creation. I hired someone to run sound. Like I got people opening for me. I have a merch, like merch I picked up to sell. Like I'm turning it into what I need, instead of waiting for that opportunity to come to me. Because I think when I show that I have a draw and I can do these things, it'll interest promoters or booking managers to want to work with me and book me.
yes, yeah. You're making a big statement. You're out here. I
Yeah.
am. Where else? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, take a listen. Yeah, I like that, man. You're especially, yeah, if you have the resources and it comes to you. I know I'm learning right now is to there's a little bit of that what we have in mind, getting it done. What we have in mind, but I've learned a lot too to accept what is too. Like kind of like
Yeah.
the manifest part is kind of like the more we want it, more we chase it. With you kind of like it does the opposite. You ever heard that theory?
Yeah. Man, I have this like weird confidence. Um, so I went through a special forces qualification course kind of at an older age, and I've done a lot of crazy things, and I've been successful at pretty much every hard thing that I've done up to this point in my life. So like a lot of it came from me like I would visualize myself in these really bad situations, but like being successful in those situations,
Mm.
um and like I would set goals and like have goals along the way to meet the ultimate goal. So it's like I don't have a vision board. I should probably make one. But I'm like dialed in, man. Like I'm in my last 2 years of the army and I took an easy job so that I can focus on this. and I'm gonna give everything I have to be successful at it. And if it doesn't work, at least I can say I gave 100% and tried, and I can look my daughter in the eye one day and be like, you know, like I committed myself to something and I really tried, you know, like I don't know.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, man.
So
Yeah, would you ever be open to selling any of your songs so for someone else to sing?
I find it hard to believe that anybody else could sing my song with the emotion that I sing because I only write things that I've experienced. Even some of my stuff I write where it's very like innuendo or like subtle, so like it's open for interpretation. But one of the huge compliments I've received is people like, man, you sound better live, which is crazy. And I don't think I do, but it's the emotion when I play. Like I'll play at these bars in Nashville and other people will be playing and it's loud, it's loud, it's loud. But when I play, the bar will get quiet because I take your attention with my voice and my emotion behind the song. You know, I'm not just writing like these country songs that are like fun and poppy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? No offense to that. Like I think that's great. There's a you know that sells in the bar scene. I don't want to be in the bar scene. I want to play places where people know my music and they come to listen to my music and experience it, you know? So would I sell it? It would have to be an artist that I thought could do it justice.
That's just one of the things when you put yourself out there, it could be many things that come your way. And
Yeah.
it's kind of like there's I never know. I'm open to it. That's why like I hear you on that, and I admire
Yeah.
your confidence, man. I admire. It's like there's no room for doubt. Do you know?
There can't
There's
be,
no room
man.
for that. That doesn't.
And I didn't always have that though, right? Like, and not all my songs are as good as War Machine or some of the other ones, but like I've been meeting random people. Actually, I worked with a dude, man, what the hell is this kid's name? You ever heard that song Rockin' a Hard Place? It's this new up and coming country star. What's his name? I don't know, but the guy
I
who
think
wrote
I
that
might have.
what's what's that? I think we lost him.
He
Oh, there you
froze.
are.
Oh, you froze for a
Okay.
second, Ralphie.
Not me. I think you guys froze.
So I've been like meeting songwriters in Nashville that have #1 hits that are like, dude, I am a fan. Like they've heard me play. I meet these different people and like everyone I talk to. And at first, again, like I thought people were being nice, but now I know that I believe in myself and I believe I have something special because I don't sound like everybody else sounds in Nashville. Like they all sound the same. And no offense, like I'm friends with some of these people, but they're all writing similar stuff and they all sound the same. But that's the intent; they want to sound the same. So when I play and I'm not country, I stand out, and it's like making a difference. So it's like, is a label going to want to invest in a 39-year-old Green Beret? I honestly think so because I have a brand, man. Like I'm authentic and I'm raw and I'm real and I'm not writing these patriotic songs about the flag and the soldier. Like I'm telling the truth, like the ground truth of what people go through and experience. And I know that most veterans want to hear that. And most civilians will be like, wow, like it'll resonate with them too, because it gives them an inside look at like what people went through the last 24 years of GWAT.
Yeah, we have a
Yeah,
lot of military in the cosmos, actually. We have a lot of veterans in our TV network. And yeah, I say thank you for your service because they do. And what your lyrics resonate is like that boot camp stuff, some of that where they reset your brain to be a killing machine. And that's like all about boot camp. It's like they break you down to build you up into something else. So I was listening. I felt some of that in the lyrics. You know what I mean? And then and I was gonna say like Nashville is like the place They say if you give it 10 years, if you don't make it in 10 years in Nashville, then you're not going to make it. So you
Yeah,
got 10 years.
I'm expediting that process, and I'm shaving 8 years off of
They
that.
say.
Yeah, man. So you said you had a guitar to dust off, so you used to dabble with it before, and you just
Yeah.
really started to get more. Where did you learn the most on? Who was your influences? Like, were you playing some cover stuff?
Yeah, when I was younger, I started playing like Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, Foo Fighters, Soundgarden, all that. Like the grunge era, the late 90s, early 2000s was like my vibe. Grunge, alternative rock, which I think is where my sound came from naturally, just from like driving around in my car and singing it all the time. Because I never really knew I had a sound until I met some musicians, like some really good musicians around here, and they're like, "Man, you have a sound, you know?" And like it's like they're like, "Man, you have a sound," and I'm like, "What are you saying, dude?" And then I
It's
was
the
like, "Man, I
vibe.
started
The vibe.
listening." Yeah, I started listening to myself compared to other people, and I kept getting the same feedback and good feedback. I'm like, damn, like I do have a sound, like I am different, you know. And I know I have a ton of work to do, right? But I know that I can outwork most of the younger musicians around here. And I hear this thing in my head all the time. Ed Sheeran put out this thing. He's like, man, like I'm not the best guitar player, I'm not the best songwriter, I'm not the best singer, but I will work harder than everybody. And that is what I keep telling myself. Like doing this, it's almost 10 o'clock at night here. I played 2 shows this week. I didn't get to bed until almost midnight. And I stayed up to do this because these little things right here, you streamed 2 of my songs tonight from California, right? Like that helps
Yeah,
my algorithm. And like if whoever's watching, like they might be interested in now. So like I'm grinding, man, and I'm gonna keep grinding. And yeah, we'll see what happens.
yeah, man. I like that. You know, your humility is one thing, and being unsure of yourself is another thing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's refreshing, man, to hear you speak these things. So we had time to play another jam, and I did find the War at Home. You do it's released. Could we hear a little something
Yeah,
from
man.
one? What
If you want to do another like military-esque one, Blood has been super relatable. I think Blood's doing the best out of all the songs on the EP. Another saddish one, but we might as well keep the vibe going, man. Just play that
yeah,
one.
okay. This is Blood, Michel Allen. I still remember first time I killed a man. One squeeze of that trigger, and I took his life from him. Hear them crack of the round as his body falls into the room. Watch him take his last breath as I've sentenced him to death. Now I've got blood on my hands. I'm begging God, oh God, where's my sins? It all started that day that I signed my life away. Shook the devil's hand. His name was Uncle Sam. It was written in blood, my name carved into a stone. Should have known right there I was never coming home. 'Cause I've got blood on my hands. I'm
Cleanse my sins, yes, I've got blood on my hands. I'm begging God, oh God, cleanse my sins. I've got blood on my hands. I'm begging God, oh God, cleanse my sins. Yes, I've got blood on my hands. I'm begging God, oh God, cleanse my sins. Was I just a sinner or a pawn in his plans? I felt just like a weapon in the palm of his hands. Was I just a sinner or a pawn in his plans? I felt just like a weapon in the palm of his hands.
Wow. Got a clap.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, like
Yay.
was a bold statement at the end, you know?
Yeah. A lot of veterans feel like, I don't know, man, global war on terror, Iraq, Afghanistan, and even the shit I see nowadays in the deployments I've done with SF, it's like, it's just, I don't know, it's hard to buy into, man. I wish I didn't know the things I knew now, you know? When I was younger, it was easy. You didn't really care, but now it's like, I don't know, it's frustrating. A lot of guys are frustrated. I'm not afraid to say that in my music. So,
Mm.
What
Yeah,
would you
man.
tell somebody that was thinking of joining the army, a younger
oh man,
person?
I will say, like, I have zero regrets, right? It's been the highest highs and lowest lows of my life. Do your research. Like, understand that it's not supposed to be easy, and you're gonna be faced with some of the most difficult decisions and situations, like, in your life, whether you go to combat or not. Like, you will be tested regularly. So if you don't thrive in those situations, like, don't do it. But nonetheless, like, I don't think there's anything more important than having a society that believes in selfless service and protecting our American way of life, like being free. Because nowadays there are a lot of people that think America, blah, 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 blah. But I've been in all these different countries. I've been all over Eastern Europe. I've been in the Central Asian states, and I've been all over the Middle East, and I've seen what it's really like. And I can promise you, there is no better place to live than America, and it's worth fighting for.
Mm. Okay.
Wow,
Yeah, who
that's
would
beautiful.
know better than
I
you?
love that.
You know? Yeah, no, it's
I love that. And I have friends all over the world too. Did you make friends with people, and do you stay in touch with
For
anyone
sure.
from
Yeah,
other countries, other
absolutely.
parts of the world?
Yeah, I do.
It's a beautiful thing, isn't it? That we
Hmm.
could stay in touch and be friends, and regardless of what's going on with politics, you make real connections with people when you travel. It's so amazing.
And what's cool, like, when you maintain those relationships, is it helps me keep things in perspective, because I will say other countries and cultures, they find it so much easier to be optimistic with than so much worse of a bad situation. Whereas in Americans, like, we're so spoiled and we take things for granted so bad that we will get so, like, poopy faced about things that are just, like, not a problem. And they're over there,
Millennial.
like, yeah, and it's just, it's crazy. So, yeah.
like the bear from Starbucks.
I agree.
That's
I agree. We're very spoiled. We're very
Yeah. So,
people are fighting
very
over a
spoiled, but I
bear.
think we have like the biggest mental health problems here than any other country. I think mental health is really
I
strong.
yes, I mean, they have it everywhere, but I think we're also mentally weak. I shouldn't say that. That's probably kind of mean. Because people are spoiled and we do have such an entitled society, like the next upcoming generation will have more mental health issues because they are mentally weak. They're not like you have a generation of participation trophy receivers. Like they don't know
Yeah.
how to handle adversity.
Yeah, but I'll tell you the truth. In my time in rehab, some of the young ones, either you got it or you don't. Some of the
Yeah.
the resources are there. When I'm about to be 50, the resources was only an encyclopedia in a dictionary or something. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They got
Yeah.
the resources. Some of the kids that I meet in the 20s, they're so self-aware. There's self-aware wasn't a thing when we were growing up. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. Yeah.
Right.
To a certain degree. But I know we're running out of time. How do we get people to find you on the internet?
Man, so I do have a website, the.tactical.musician.com. On all my social medias, most of them are the Tactician Musician is like my handle. And then I'm on all streaming platforms at Michel Allen. So yeah, again, like it is a lot of word of mouth, man. So if you like something, like please feel free to share it with anybody because that's really what's going to make the difference to help my music get it heard. So
Yeah, I'm the most active on Instagram, so I will share the things, and I will try to make my way out there. I'm trying to visit. I only visited one Buc-ee's, but I want to visit the one in Crossville.
man,
I do.
that place,
I only
dude.
visited the one in Alabama. So, shout out to Boosie's. No, I was kidding, but yeah, a pleasure for hanging out, man, and definitely gonna check out more of your music, and hopefully we could share it on our side over here, and also your if you can, man, I'm gonna message you now. Remember about live streaming maybe for charity on for your event, man. It only could go farther, man. It could go out of the country now. You know?
Yeah, dude. I didn't even think about it because I know there's like Twitch and stuff. So
And have you guys seen that show, The Road on, I think it's on Amazon Prime. I don't know if you've seen the show. You got to watch that. Amazon Prime, The Road. It's the two guys in Nashville, and they're interviewing all these young upcoming musicians that are trying to make it like you, and what they say, make it, you know. But they interview them for someone to go on tour with them. So it's
well,
really good. Oh, they're so these people are so good. It's intense.
yeah, right on. I'll check that out.
Thank you, Michael, for your service and for your time with us too, man, and sharing your story. And yeah, man, I can't wait to see what unfolds now and after your event. I know it's already done, man. You're already manifested. I could tell, man. You're already glowing, and you know, I do appreciate you, and we can't wait to hear from you again, man. Maybe you'll play the guitar next time.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be prepared, man. I apologize.
Nah, man. Appreciate you, bro. And have a good night, Sandie. Thank you.
See you guys.
Thank you. Yep. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your service.
It's an honor.
And kiss the baby.
Oh, every night.
Awkward. We're just looking at each other.
Awkward.
Getting salty with Sandie Dee here at the beach. Stand on my feet. There's no place that I would rather be than getting salty with Sandie Dee.